Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Then what are you waiting for? Click the button.
Welcome to another episode of Silk Sessions After Hours Unfiltered. I'm your girl, Mimi Michelle, your hairstylist, your author, and your podcaster. And tonight I have an amazing show for you. Now, first, let me apologize for not having a show yesterday. My phone was just acting crazy. I had to even take down the previous episode because it was an Amber Alert. Because, I tape on my phone. I'm smart. Yeah, I'm working efficiently. I'm working on the budget. And so, this iPhone 17 doing its work for me. So, I didn't have an episode today or yesterday. So I'm making up for it today, okay? So I hope you got your lunch ready. I hope you got your earbuds in at work, because I know I tape this thing at night, but absolutely this is your lunchtime special, your lunchtime fix. So if y'all ready to get this party started, let's do it. So tonight's cocktail for conversation is a blue margarita. Now, I didn't use my regular margarita glass, which I need because I was afraid I was going to spill my margarita before I got to the chair, because the kitchen is right that way. But I was like, I want them to see how pretty and blue it is. So here is the recipe. I'm going to stop saying ounces and just say parts, okay? Because I hear the bartender saying that, and it's kind of easier. So, the little, if you get your shaker, it comes with a little kit and it has a little measuring cup. It has a big side on one side and a little side on the other side. Okay, half part, bottom side, whole part, top side. There you go. Now it's going to make it easy for you to make your cocktails, okay? Get on your mark, get ready, get set, go. So for this cocktail recipe, we're going to do 2 parts of tequila, and I use the Three Amigos. We're going to do 1 part lime juice, 1 part blue Curaçao or blue Caruso, however you say it, and a half a part, which means a little short one, of the simple syrup. Put all that in your little shaker and you shake it up. And I like to sing, this is my secret. When you shake a long time, it gets really cold. It's hard to hold. So I just sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the cocktail. Happy birthday to you. It's nicely mixed together, and then I pour. So, woohoo! I know this is going to be good because margaritas are always good. But ain't it pretty? Please don't spill it on my white chair. Look at that color. Oh, and it's so good. It's so very good. And I didn't salt my rim because I like tahini. Y'all remind me, said, girl, go get some tahini. Oh, cheers. Ain't that pretty? And it tastes absolutely, positively amazing. So, I will tell y'all how to make a frozen margarita, but I'll do that another time. And my recipe is so simple. I got that out of an old relationship. Here, ladies, let me tell y'all something. All relationships not bad. Let me put this down. You take the good parts of them and you carry them to your life and you keep it and you throw away the rest. You don't harbor. You don't become bitter. I dated a guy in my early 20s, like 20, like right before I turned 20, all the way up until I was 25. And his people was cool. And they taught me how to make a margarita. And baby, I've been making that same margarita recipe ever since. Okay. And I'm going to show y'all how to do it. And when I do it, I'm going to do it back at my bar. Because I just think that's the only place I'm going to be able to do it. And it be, enough room. Okay. So before I get this party started, the reason I decided to go with a margarita tonight, because somebody came up to me talking about, I saw you got a show. I said, well, yes, I do. That lemon drop martini. Okay, these are my words because this is how I talk. That lemon drop martini was a bust down. I love tequila. And I said, see, Y'all watch me. I'll get you. I'll take you places. I know how to make a cocktail. If I don't know how to do nothing else, I can do some hair, I can write some books, and I can make a cocktail. And speaking of writing books, a lady came up to me, and I don't want to say her name because her husband is well known. And I just gave him a book just because of the moment in the hourglass. This one right here. And she was like, oh my God. She stopped me. She was like, that book is so good. And she was like, me and my husband shared the book. We passed it back and forth. Mimi, it's amazing. And I almost, you get nervous. I almost went to tears. So y'all go get this from Amazon. I'll leave it in the description box. It is good. I'm not just saying it because I wrote it. It is very, very good. And speaking of, then we're going to get to the good part. So, y'all know the night shift at Hope Central. This is a trilogy. It's a 3-part. I don't have all 3 parts up here, but I'm almost done with the Camille, the rebirth of a reckoning.
This summer.
Justice thought it won, but Camille had other plans.
The Rebirth of a Reckoning, a novel by Michelle Meme Coleman. Available in hardcover and ebook this summer.
Reckoning. That bitch is crazy. I'm having a real good time writing her, but it's more than just about her. We're coming to find out that she ain't the only one nuts. When my mind gets to clicking, because I was having writer's block. And I just couldn't come up with nothing. And then one day it just, once that thing hit, if I could just sit down and be still, Camille would be finished. I'm going to just throw that over there so I don't have to keep turning around. But y'all get ready, get set. That's going to come out this summer. So y'all ready to get this party started? All right, here we go. What is we doing today? So, you want to see me act crazy? Do something to my family, right? So this lady goes to pick up her daughter from daycare. And they had locked the baby inside. She was 2 years old and left.
She's
they had the baby.
When I came to pick her up and she wasn't here.
Yes.
So she's inside
I'm the same operator.
She's inside the daycare. She just came up to the door.
She's inside by herself?
Yeah, she's crying. She's inside by herself.
Okay, honey. I have an officer on the way there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just stay near the door. Just keep her near the door.
Okay.
How old is your child?
She's 2. She's only 2.
Gosh. Okay, he's on the way. He should be there momentarily. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Does she look okay other than being frightened?
She just looks scared and she's just cried. She's just staring at me.
Okay, all right. The officer should be there momentarily, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm coming, baby. Okay? I'm coming.
Left. So they had the baby in a room in the dark. The mama's crying. She on the phone with the police. And the baby's crying. 2 years old. Well, first of all, you should have recognized the name of the daycare, the Plantation Daycare. My child wouldn't be going to no Plantation Daycare. I don't know why people live in Sienna Plantation down in Sugar Land. I'm not living on no something named Plantation. We just not doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Our ancestors spent enough time on the plantation. Why is we taking our child to the Plantation Daycare? I would have clowned. Do you know when them police came, just put me in the jail today, okay? Because I'm dealing with these folk tomorrow, and it ain't going to be good. I'm coming out of retirement. And my family, like if somebody would have left. First of all, my nephew went to an amazing daycare. He went to Ava's Angels. She loved all the kids. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, but if he would have went to a strange daycare and they'd have locked my baby, oh, you would have, what the? Baby? I'm still still fighting for my 26-year-old nephew now, honey. I'll go to war for him. And he crazy. He ain't that sweet kind. Well, he is in his spirit. But his pajamas show is nice. Purple rain, purple rain. Well, I won't tolerate a hand. Okay, I'm back because I just seen myself and this purple is cute. I should have had these purple pajamas when my last guest was on, but I didn't have them. They just came in the mail. So let's get to this next thing. I know I'll be going all over the place, but y'all ride with me. Yeah, ride with me. Okay, so this is the episode of F Around and Find Out. So spring break was breaking vages and peens here in the good old state of Texas, in the city of Houston. So of course, you know, it was spring break. Spring break was popping here, and the rodeo was here, and they said STDs was running rampant. Wise old men complaining about the STDs. Leave them young girls alone. I was watching Shannon Sharp. You know, I like Shannon Sharp shows. I do. I like Shannon Sharp, and I want some of that. I want some of that cognac too, because I want to see how it make a sidecar. I might have to break down to get some. But at our good old ripe age, we shouldn't be worried about STDs. We shouldn't fool it with the spring breakers. Them is babies. Them is ages, what, 18 to like 25? No. It should not have broke your peen. You better get somebody your own age that ain't in them streets. And that's why I'm glad my hoo-ha is on the vacation. Every time I think I'm missing out, every single time something like this comes up. And it said, and I quote, this is allegedly, that reports increased of 79% for syphilis, 17% for HIV, and 32% for gonorrhea and chlamydia compared to the previous year. These Negroes was out here effing. Do you hear what I'm saying? They was raw dogging. And ain't nobody got time for that. And do you know that you can get the hip and dip and phlebitis in your mouth? They even say it's a spread of bacteria diseases from people going down in the downtown part. Man, I miss having sex. I really miss being in a relationship because I like, baby, you need anything? What you want to do? Sitting up on the couch or sitting in the bed watching TV laughing, making out, going to the drive-in and stuff like that, because there is a drive-in here in Houston and they show new movies and have good snacks, and the snacks are reasonable. You should try it. It's called Showboat. You should go. Y'all know I get the burping when I drink. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. But every time I think that I want to try a relationship, something like this come up. Y'all not finna break my vagina. I say that every episode, don't I? All right. So now let's go to this. Young ladies, you got to be more careful. Here, check this out.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, well, this was really fun. And I had a great time. And thank you for dinner.
Are you trying to kick me out?
And I work tomorrow.
Okay.
You can't stay the night. I don't know you. I mean, we just met.
Yeah, I'm staying.
What do you mean you're staying? Stop playing. Come on.
I'm not leaving.
I'll call you tomorrow. How about that?
I'm not leaving.
What do you mean you're not leaving? Please, I have work tomorrow. I have to be up really early.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm staying.
I have work really early.
I'm going to live with you.
What? No, you're not. Stop playing around. Come on.
I'm not joking.
Come on.
No, sit back down.
This girl that went on a date, met the boy for the first time. You don't bring no stranger. That's still a stranger, ma'am, to your home. To your home. This nigga said he wasn't leaving. Yeah, I said it. And yeah, he might be another complexion, but oh no. See, Here's what boxing skills come out. First of all, you ain't got no brothers, no cousins, or nobody you can call. Get this Negro up out your house. First of all, you wrong for bringing them to your house. You hear what I'm saying? Ooh, oh, no, ooh, we. I'd have busted. Oh, you stay right there. You stay. Oh, you not leaving? 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, this man is in my house. He's broken in, and oh my God. And oh my God. Baby, I'd have had that. I'd have had him out of there. I'm gonna get something. He's trying to hurt me. And I'd have started wailing. You ain't gonna tell me you not fenced to leave my house fixing her. I said fenced her and fixing her. You gonna leave this good house. And ma'am, you gotta take some responsibility for that. You invited that stranger to your home. And I bet you did it with him too. You on that list with them Houstonians. He gonna break your vagina. What's the next thing in the last? Oh, here's the last thing. Man, really? Really? So y'all take a look at this.
I have uncombable hair syndrome, which is a genetic condition that I can't control, which makes my hair easily breakable and uncontrollably fuzzy. It makes my hair a lot different than normal people's hair and quite hard to brush.
Charlotte was diagnosed with uncombable hair syndrome roughly about 5 years of age when she went in for a routine dental procedure, and the anaesthetist at the time happened to do a bit of research in the genetics behind uncombable hair syndrome, but also some of the other implications that the condition comes with, like brittle bones and teeth and fingernails, so just other things that we needed to be aware of throughout her life.
I have experienced bullying definitely in primary school. It happened much more often.
What they used to call you?
Fairy floss, afro, mainly names like that.
Some of the assumptions that we've heard is that jokes around her sticking her finger into a power socket and making a bit of a joke about the appearance of it. A lot of people believe that we've got some genetic throwback, that she's got black ancestry or something along those lines. So again, it's just sometimes people's ignorance rather than just accepting her for who she is and what she looks like. It's always that question of why? A lot of the comments were based around the lack of maintenance or the way that it looked and presented and it was uncombed and unbrushed, which wasn't actually true. It was just the best at the time that we were able to do with her hair without causing any further damage.
When I was little, people always used to come up and touch my hair, but now I'm older, I've set boundaries so people don't do it anymore.
Some of the implications for this condition for Charlotte is just really looking after the management of her hair, making sure that we take extra care as opposed to using heat or hot items or different types of products.
I have definitely learned to love my hair and come to terms with it because it makes me unique and different than other people. I'm most proud of that on my journey I can influence people to accept themselves for who they are and to be unique.
She said this baby was diagnosed with uncombable hair syndrome. Nice little white, pretty little girl from a little nice white family, but her hair is coarse. Her hair is coarser than mine. And what that tells me, let me get my cocktail because I'm going to have to drink on this. So pretty. What that tells me is one of two things. Either there's some black blood in your lineage. I mean, some black people in your family, whether you know it or not. And most of the times you know it. Okay. It's some black in your family. Yeah. And it went down the line. Or while your husband was at work, you had a taste of the chocolate Thunder Wonder. And it probably was good, and you probably was cool when the baby came out, and you seen that straight hair when she was small. But as she got older, like most black babies do, that hair texture changed. And although her skin complexion didn't change, that hair did. I've been light-skinned my whole life, okay? Light-skinned. But my hair is nice and curly. It's not as tight as some and it's tighter than others. But you know, I am black. Speaking of, sometimes I get mistaken for Spanish too. And do you know that ICE came to my door knocking on the door one day while I was sitting at my desk? If you want to hear about the story, I'm going to tell it to you. And then we are out of here. We are at 15 minutes. We are doing good tonight. So I'm sitting at my desk. And then we'll get back to, her. So I'm sitting at my desk and, you know, my ring cam goes off. And I look on my ring cam, I say, oh my God, that's ice. You think I got up? Hell no. I look too Spanish. It depends on what kind of hair I got on. It depends on if I got me a little color in my skin. And you know, Spanish come in all shades. Y'all got to quit saying that Spanish people ain't black. Because in Puerto Rico, which is America, they like me and darker and lighter. They come in all shades. Dominican Republic, y'all stop saying y'all Dominican and not black. The boat just stopped there before it came over here. Y'all are black. Asians, guess what? Y'all black too. Y'all just, as times went by and massa got in, y'all got lighter. That's why a lot of us, you see how my eyes kind of slanty? I'm telling you, black is the dominant color. And you know what's funny? Is Africans don't call themselves black, they just call themselves African. We are the only ones that have been labeled. And white ain't white. White is peach. White is like a cream or pink, because a piece of this chair ain't even all the way white. It's kind of an off-white. So America, we need to get it together. But yeah, that ice, they did come to my door and I did not open it. Oh no. I wouldn't even been able to call my mama because they wasn't gonna give me no chance. They was gonna snatch me up out of here. No, Nelly. So ma'am, I need you to face the fact, I'm going back to my last thing, face the fact that your daughter has some black in her. And do better with her hair. All she needs is a good silk press. Yeah. And that's what I be talking about. So we was having a conversation today in a salon about mixed kids. And sometimes if you are a white mother, get you a good black friend or go to your babies, aunties on the daddy side and help them teach you with that baby's hair, because you gonna mess up that child's self-esteem. She already looking at you talking about why my hair don't look like my mama's, why my eyes don't look like my mama's. And this one lady said she was mixed and that she dealt with this because her mama was white. She didn't look like her mama. Her daddy was black, but her daddy didn't choose nobody that looked like her. She chose her mama. And it's just like a big ball of confusion, a big ball of low self-esteem. That's why when I get them babies in my chair, especially the mixed babies, I'll tell them that they are beautiful. I remind them that there is nothing wrong with their hair. I remind them that there is nothing wrong with being black. And I remind them that black men gonna love you, and maybe white men too. You got the chance. You got the choice. So quit telling that baby she got some kind of disease because her hair is kinky. Get her a good old silk press. Call for me. I'll come on over. Get her a good old silk press. Or some good old wash and go. Teach her how to do a wash and go and let them curls coagulate. I made up a word. Yep, did. Because you going to break that baby's self-esteem. I went high. I went far tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. And I will see you the next time. I got some good stuff in store. 2 fingers. I'm out. Bye.